If the government proposes a deficit, and we accept the necessity of a temporary deficit, but if they propose a deficit, I want to see the plan that digs us out. And I don't want the plan based on some numbers made up in the PMO's office. Trust Canadians with the truth, then show them you're competent. When a Liberal government returned the country to surplus, we set aside a contingency reserve, savings for a rainy day, a $3 billion cushion. But this government scrapped that reserve. They spent rashly. They cut taxes rashly. They brought Canada to the red line when times were good, and now the cupboard is bare. We face hard times, headed towards a deficit that may top $100 billion before we get to the other side of this thing. And barely 8 weeks ago, the government claimed there would only be a short recession, and certainly no need to run a deficit. And the question Canadians are asking is, how did this guy get it so wrong? How did Stephen Harper completely misjudge the crisis we're facing? In September, on the campaign trail, you'll remember, Mr. Harper said if we were going to have a recession, he probably would have had it by now. Remember that? In October, he told us there was still no recession, but this is great. There were sure to be a lot of great buying opportunities emergence as a consequence of all that panic, I quote. In all seriousness, that was Mr. Harper's strategy. Let the chips fall where they may, and if you can make a few bucks on the misfortune of others, good luck to you. I don't like that kind of politics, and I'm in politics to stop that kind of politics. On November 27th, in front of Parliament and all Canadians, the Conservative government put forward its economic update, the famous autumn economic statement. And he said that the right way to address Canada's difficulties was to take away civil servants' right to strike, attack pay equity for women, and stop public funding for political parties. That was not a program, that was a provocation. And we said, no, you don't. Back down. Think again. This isn't a game. This is a recession with painful human consequence, so let's get serious. On Tuesday, we'll see whether Mr. Harper has started to listen. We'll see whether he's finally got serious. And if he hasn't learned to listen, he is not going to lead for long.